Morning everyone. Today I'll be presenting my mid-crit for my project. My chosen site is Bugis Street. Bugis Street has been known for its vibrant ambience now and then. What used to be a place of escape to leisure for many has now been converted into a shopping zone to get cheap souvenirs and clothing. Through my research, I found that it once used to be a community for the transgenders where they would roam around freely expressing themselves without feeling constrained. But after the place was changed into a shopping zone, the connection between the place and the people has been compromised. People don't even talk to one another in the place casually unless they know each other very well. It seems like the freedom for the people to express themselves has been lost. Bugis Street, unlike other places, is filled with alleyways that varies in width. Previously, people would go to the alleys to express themselves, dance, relax, sleep, eat, since the main pathways would be congested with people. The alleyways served as their escape from the crowd. They had a space enclosed to them for them to roam freely, which is what is lacking in the current street. Shops fill up the alleyways, and the place gets even more crowded than ever, and the alleyways are packed with people trying to smoke, that people don't get a space for them to roam freely. The alleys get from wide and crowded to wide and less crowded to narrow and not crowded. This makes people feel that they are being filtered from the crowd and have been moved to a separate place where they can have their protected space. Hence, I decided to create enclosures that allow them to express their freedom in the alleys. The circular plan in the structure helps to create a space for them to feel protected. The enclosure has green spaces in it to help enhance the relaxation in the space. The enclosures were facing the opposite of each other to avoid contact from one another. The structures would help create private spaces for the people to roam and do their activities freely. I discovered through my site analysis that the enclosures didn't have to be circular and it could curve at needed areas to serve different purposes, such as to get views of the spiral staircases that were facing the alleyways. As you can see from the site analysis, red represents the crowded alleys, yellow the less crowded, and green the not crowded at all. When people enter from the very crowded alleyway, they get separated and filtered out to the less crowded alleys that get filtered out to the not crowded alleys. That allows them to feel as they have come out from the crowd space to their own private space. In my development from a circular plan, I came to separate the spaces according to the activities that were created in the pods. So there were 3 different pods: the relaxing pod, the activity, and the sleep pod. In the relax pod, people who go shopping to the Bugis Street would come there to relax after their long shopping hours, to rest, eat their hawker food, and wait for their members who are still shopping. So I separated into 3 different areas: one area for them to eat and drink, one area for them to rest, and one area for them to rest for longer periods. The longer period resting area is for families who tend to stay there for longer, and the short resting area is for people who are waiting there for their friends or families who have not done their shopping yet. Next would be the activity pod. The activity pod was separated into 2 areas, one for them to work and one for them to rest. This activity pod is meant for people who come there to shop because who come there even though they are not interested in shopping and would like to do their work there, such as their office work and at the same time rest. The sleep pod is for people who feel tired and would like to have a rest, a long sleep. It has a sleep area and an entertainment area. The entertainment area is meant for people who would like to watch their TV dramas in the Bugis Street itself. All three pods will be facing different views according to their curved plan. The rest place that is curved would be facing the half of the rest would be facing the spiral staircase located opposite of the pods, while the other half be facing the wall. Concrete screen walls will be placed at the curves to gain air ventilation inside the spaces, and green walls will be placed inside the space to allow for a bit more relaxation in the area. That's it. Thank you.